Earlier, I had done a video on the zodiac signs and how they correlate to each area of the body. What areas are more prevalent for each zodiac sign. So I thought I'd go ahead and start now. We're going to start at the beginning of the zodiac, which is Aries. And that starts at the top of the head. And as you go through the zodiac circle, you work your way to Pisces at the end of the zodiac, and that's the feet. So Aries rules the head, the eyes, energy levels, and your face. And when looking at these signs, look at your moon sign and your rising sign as well. When Aries is doing good, they're really clear thinking and they have a lot of energy. But when they're not doing so well, they can have brain fog. My mother was an Aries, and she suffered from migraines, high blood pressure, and low energy, fatigue. That brings us to Taurus. Taurus is going to be the neck and the shoulders. Like the jaw, you might have TMJ if you're a Taurus. Also, be aware of possible thyroid issues. Taurus is that upper body, those shoulders and the neck can be very strong. But when we see a Taurus who is not at their healthiest, we can see slumped shoulders and a lot of tension in the neck, cervical spine issues. Now, I hadn't remembered Gemini from before. As we work our way down, my sister is actually suffering with lung cancer right now. She is a Gemini, and the Geminis are related to throat, lungs, breath. Also the nervous system and the hands for the Gemini as well. You may be more prone to respiratory issues. Cancer is going to be the chest, the breast, womb, stomach, gallbladder even. I'm writing things down, so if you see me looking. They've got a lot of strong maternal energy, Cancer. So digestive issues can be something that is an issue for Cancer. If they're having a hard time digesting information or situations, they actually can be feeling it in their stomach. And Leo, that's me. That's the back and the heart, spine issues, and vascular issues. Major arteries are a thing for Leo. So that can bring you issues with blood pressure, anything heart related, vascular related. You need to be aware of your circulatory system. The back is a lot about stability, and Leos can struggle with stability. Now, Virgo, listen up. Your area is going to be the abdomen, the digestive system, the spleen. This includes the intestines, the pancreas, the esophagus. Food and diet are going to be particularly important to you, to be careful what you're putting into that system. And the pancreas is such an important part of your body, Virgo. We cannot live without one of those. And it secretes the necessary, I think it was for breaks down the sugars. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. So don't take anything I say as the gospel for any of these. Libra, your endocrine system, your bladder, your kidneys. It's going to be very important to maintain drinking lots of water. The entire urinary system is ruled by Libra. Also, you may feel lower back pain due to your kidneys if you're having kidney issues. Also, the buttocks, the skin, are also areas that are also ruled by Libra. Brings me around to Scorpio. Scorpio, all the sexual reproduction organs are ruled by Scorpio. And also our elimination system. the elimination system. Hips as well. Libra and Scorpio kind of share that area of the hips. Sagittarius, yours going to be the thighs and the legs. Thighs and legs. So this is if you are having any varicose veins. Also your liver. It's important to make sure we're filtering toxins through the body. And your pituitary gland is specific to Sagittarius. So lay off the alcohol there, Sag. Capricorn, you got the whole skeletal system. Bones, joints, knees. You may be more prone to arthritis. So the whole skeletal system plus the teeth. That's all you, Cap. As we work our way down to the body, we are coming to Aquarius, which is the calves, the shins, the ankles. Also veins and circulatory system. And Aquarius also rules the pineal gland. So the pineal gland is responsible for like your circadian rhythm, your sleep rhythm, your seasonal rhythms, things of that nature. Which brings me to Pisces. I've had some pretty important people in my life who are Pisces. Pisces are the feet. It's the feet, which sometimes can be the most important part of the body. The feet that's how you get to where you're going. That's how you keep your stability. In fact, the balance of the entire system rests on the feet. And the entire lymphatic system is ruled by Pisces. The pituitary gland, like Sagittarius specifically. So we want to make sure that we are filtering toxins in the body, that we are not bringing more in than we are able to push out. So like I've said, I can't swear by this, and I don't know everything. I'm certainly not the authority on it. These are just things I've learned over time. In fact, I first started hearing about this in a book that my mom had when I was a kid at home. And I was always reading through her divination books. But she was an astrologer specifically, and she really loved the zodiacs and all the things. All things with the stars. That was back when you sat down with an actual ephemeris and had to do the math. I do not have the patience for that. As I said before, you may want to check your moon sign and your rising sign. Most of the people who watch me are already into that kind of thing. They already know how to get their birth chart. But if you don't, it's as simple as going to like Cafe Astrology and putting your details in and looking it up. You're going to need where you were born, the time you were born, and your date of birth. Now, sometimes not everybody has their date of birth, depending on where you were born, when you were born. You can get close enough to get this type of information by not having your birth time. So I feel really bad for people who don't have their birth time. I hope that helped. I know a lot of people had inboxed me wanting more information on that. So there you go.